Hold on. So you're telling me that all it took was Dennis Kelly? Dennis fucking Kelly. Dennis Kelly. I'd trade that motherfucker for a jar of peanut butter. I don't care. Crispy, extra chunky, extra creamy. We got Dorial Green-Beckham today. Wow. This is amazing. Amazing news. Amazing turn of events here in Philadelphia. Jeremy Burton is here. I'm Adrian Fedque. You love Dennis Kelly, Jeremy. I don't know if you're going to be down with this trade.
I know what you would trade him for. You'd trade him for a Sweet Baby Jesus by Duclaw. That's about, that's worth a lot better than Dennis Kelly. I mean, this guy shouldn't even be playing in the league. I mean, this could come down as one of the biggest steals of all time if the kid is a good boy and meets his potential. I mean, the size and athleticism of this kid. I mean, he's such a playmaker. It was a great day.
Yeah, just to start out with some nuggets real quick. All right, so this is a guy, obviously he got kicked out basically in Missouri, went to Oklahoma. Didn't have a lot of football experience before, coming out. So he didn't really get going until the end of the year. He had 2 100-yard games his last 5. And 30 of his 32 receptions on the year went for first downs. So what does that mean? That means, well, he catches the ball. He's a playmaker. 17.2 yards per reception. That's top 10 in the league. So this guy is big. He's physical. He's 6'5", like 240 pounds. He takes shots over the middle. You can throw jump balls to him. He's got the body control. He easily adjusts the balls. This was a fantastic get. He's immediately the second best receiver on the team.
I just still can't wipe the smile off my face that we got this kid for Dennis Kelly. I mean,
I would have taken him for a sip of Sweet Baby Jesus. I would have traded Dennis Kelly for just a sip.
Yeah, I mean, Eagles fans were wishing that he doesn't make the team. I mean, just seeing him out there with his hair and his and he's a turnstile on the offensive line.
He looks like a lesbian.
Oh man, that's great. But to get someone like Dorial, I mean, he had after Mariota went out. I mean, you're playing with like rookie quarterbacks. I mean, it's tough. And after he got hurt, he's playing with multiple quarterbacks. Titans were a mess last year. They were a horrible team. To bring him to a team with Sam Bradford, Doug Peterson, and mixing in the West Coast offense, I mean, he'll be able to utilize them no problem. Fit plays in for him like he does with Sproles, and he's going to do with Ertz this year and everything. So yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, and you know what? We kind of talked about this too before the show. This is more of a move for down the line and the future than it is right now because if you really look at it realistically, you think about it, 17.2 yards per reception. He's the guy that goes down the field vertically, stretches defenses, like in the intermediate range. And here's the thing: obviously, with Lane Johnson probably going to be suspended, we're not going to have enough time to protect Sam to get him down the field. So I don't know. I don't really know how effective he's going to be this year. He's also kind of dumb as a brick, so I don't know how long it's going to take from the get that acclimated to the playbook. But down the line with Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz, the velocity that comes out of the ball comes out of his hand, those outside the hatch tosses. Green-Beckham is great at the back shoulder throws because of his ability to adjust, his body control. And, I mean, this guy just high points the football. He's a fucking freak.
Yeah, and he gives us a dynamic that we don't have right now. Dropping so many balls. We set a record last year in drop passes. So, having a guy like him come in, I mean, I definitely think it's going to make guys like Ruben Randall sweat, who has kind of been, gotten some heat lately, and guys like Aguilar maybe, stepping up. This guy's going to come in and look better than you. He was picked 20 picks after you, something like that. So it'll be an interesting dynamic. But, yeah, you're right. I don't think he's the smartest kid. It is a complicated playbook. I mean, it's going to be a whole Bible he's going to have to look into. Hopefully he's just not Buffalo and Chiba anymore. He can retain it all. So, we'll see. It's just so exciting.
Yeah, I can see they'll probably limit his route tree right away. And, I mean, he doesn't really run great routes per se. I mean, he's kind of a lazy route runner. But what he does well is – all right, so I've been watching – I watched 2 games today, 2 tapes, and I'm going to have a post tomorrow for Philly Influencer. And here's what I've been noticing. The Titans love to run the play action bootleg and him run these deep crosses. And the reason why he's so effective doing this, he's a long strider, so he covers a lot of ground. So if he's crossing over the middle of the field, he's covering a lot. And we saw last year how Bradford is pretty accurate throwing on the move. So you get him on the bootlegs, you throw some deep crosses at him. And the other two things that I saw on tape just today, just from 2 games, is his ability to take a hit over the middle. It is not easy to tackle a guy that's 6'5", 240 pounds. So there was a play where he ran, I believe, a deep post. The safety tried to, take a big hit, and he didn't really hit him. So he tried to hit him, and he ran to a brick wall. Beckham ran through him and scored a touchdown. So he's got to bring physicality, and this is stress. I can't say this again enough. I mean, this is a great get.
Yeah, I mean, no, we haven't had a receiver like that. That size and athleticism. Not comparing him to him, but I mean, it's since T.O. I mean, you saw how effective Andy Reid used T.O. It'll be no problem, and I just can't wipe the smile off my face. We still got him from Dennis Kelly. I read that right on the Dennis Kelly.
Not Chip Kelly, Dennis Kelly.
I probably hate him just because of his last name as well.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, but it's just got to get a playmaker like that. It's almost in essence like our second-round pick this year was Beckham. It was like having 2 second-round picks last year, so that went to this year. So yeah, it's amazing get.
And the other thing too is we didn't give up a draft pick for him. We gave up Dennis fucking Kelly. I know we have some offensive line problems, but Dennis Kelly's like the last guy in the world I want starting a tackle. The guy is just awful. So, you look down the line, obviously we're limited in our draft compensation because we gave up a lot to get Carson Wentz. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Didn't have to give up even a 5th or 6th round pick. Yeah,
I mean, he basically literally gave him away, kind of like what we did with Deshaun Jackson, similar situation. One thing that gives me a little pause is why – I mean, he couldn't have just talked to the Eagles. The Titans couldn't have just talked to the Eagles. Was he shopped? Did he talk to more than one team? How come somebody else – I mean, okay, their 8th offensive lineman is probably better than, Dennis Kelly. Same thing. Just a throwaway player. Why didn't another team want to take a chance on him? I mean, is there something behind? We know, his history in college. He's got all this potential, but is there, a door number 2 or door number 3 that we don't know about? Something's in the past? I don't know. It might have just been something between the Titans and Dorial that just didn't get along. But, that's one thing that gives me a little pause. I mean, they gave him away.
Yeah, but the thing is this is a no risk, high reward type of situation because Dennis Kelly is a guy I wouldn't even have given a fuck if they cut him. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you do have to think about that. I mean, they question his work ethic at Tennessee. Malarkey was talking about how he didn't run this go route the proper way, and that really rubbed him the wrong way. Obviously, he has a checkered past going back to college. If you look at the Titans, the reason why they traded for Kelly, they have a bunch of I believe they have injuries along the offensive line. Byron Bell is out, so they need some tackles. But I mean, it's not like Dennis Kelly.
Dennis Kelly.
It's not like Dennis Kelly's like a fucking difference maker.
Oh man! Apparently, he put a heartfelt leave letter to Eagles fans. I didn't read it, but I saw someone posted it.
Yeah, that was probably us, Philly influencer did that.
Yeah,
that was very nice of him. Even though we hate on him and he looks like a
stand-up guy.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be like Ellen's girlfriend.
Oh man, but yeah, it was a great Eagles day. I mean, Dorial Green-Beckham wasn't the only thing that happened today when Howie announced a little something at the end of his press conference.
That's fine, Mr. Brian Dawkins. And that seamlessly transitions to this because, well, there's going to be one guy in that NovaCare complex that is not going to stand for this type of behavior. So Brian Dawkins is he's going to be the guy I could see him, kind of mentoring Beckham a little bit. And this is, going back to Doug Peterson. I mean, we knew Andy Reid back in the day. He kind of knew how to handle these type of personalities. And this is where that emotional intelligence comes into play. But I mean, something that people, I don't know if people are talking about it or not, but Brian Dawkins is good. I think he'll help out with Beckham. And, as Beckham kind of matures a little bit more, just kind of teach him the ropes a little bit. Teach him how to be a professional.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best news any Eagles fan could ask for. I mean, executive director, officer, whatever his title is. I mean, he's going to be in the same hallway as like Howie Roseman and all them guys. He's an executive on the team. He's working his way. He wants to learn how the front office works. And to have just a Philadelphia personality like Dawkins has, I mean, everyone knows he's my favorite player. He's a lot of fans' favorite player. Just what he brings, and I think he can definitely, mentor this kid if he needs it. He's only like 23 years old, I believe. It hits me right here because Dawkins is my boy. It's just so nice to have like Dawkins in the front office now. I mean, it's amazing. It was a great day.
Yeah, and I don't know if I brought this up. I might have already. I don't remember what I talked about, but I mean, we haven't had a red zone target in years, a while. And you want to talk about just being able to float passes in the back corners in the end zone and let him Beckham go up and get it. Oh yeah, baby. Bring it.
Oh man, that's awesome because our offense looked like shit on Thursday.
It looked worse than shit. I don't know if there's anything worse than shit, but if there is, that's what the offense looked like.
And that's what Jordan Matthews now on the field, not Peters, not Sproles. I mean, so this just gives we don't have many offensive weapons, but, it just adds another one in there. And instantly he's, a top 2 threat on our offense. I mean, it's like a fact, whether Ertz is first or whatever. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has more talent per se than Jordan Matthews. I'm not like the biggest Jordan Matthews fan in the world, to be honest with you. He's solid, but Beckham, there's some serious potential here if he can, tap into it. If he can build a work ethic, because that's the thing is he doesn't work hard. That's what he's known for. And Brian Dawkins, there's no harder worker out there than him. So I swear to fucking God, Dorial, do not cross Mr. Weapon X.
Weapon X. You know what? Like Dorial didn't come over here, switch teams. Didn't work out in 1 year to be that guy that is a screw up bust of early second round pick. To have that bad work ethic over your head. I mean, I think he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder, and hopefully, with the personnel coaching staff we got. Now Dawkins added to the mix. I mean, hopefully that rights this kid's ship because the potential is, I think, in a couple years when we build with Wentz and all the pieces we re-sign our core. I mean, both of these moves, Dawkins and Beckham, prove great for the future. And, I think he's a top 10 talent. Possibly if he reaches his potential, he can be right up there.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be like top 20 if he maximizes it. We'll see how far he can really go. It's hard to tell right now. I mean, it's tough, but he was definitely a first round talent who fell to the second round because of his off the field issues and his work ethic and all that. So the talent is definitely there, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's top 10, but it also wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't finish in the top 50. I've been doing these rankings. It wouldn't be surprise me if he didn't give a shit enough that he wouldn't finish in those rankings. But another point I wanted to make just real quick before we kind of head out because I got to do another show. He just had a kid recently, I believe, and you want to talk about maturing the fuck up a little bit. When you pop a kid out, that'll teach you some lessons too. So, being a father, the whole experience now of they let you go, Tennessee let you go. You definitely have a chip on your shoulder. He goes from Missouri to Oklahoma, now in the NFL. He basically got cut, if you really think about it. I mean, to get traded for Dennis Kelly, that's a fucking smack in the face right there. Yeah, I got traded for Dennis Kelly.
Well, hopefully it's we got him at the right time. Now you mentioned I wasn't aware of that, and he just had a kid. This is a point in his life where he's either got to like make it here, maybe he'll get one more chance, or that's it. So I mean, Philadelphia's a great city to be in for it. Still waiting for that Super Bowl in our lives, and maybe this is you can find a new home and thrive here in Philly. I mean, the potential is there.
Yeah. So with him, I'm seeing it right now. With Wentz, the back shoulder throws, the crosses with the bootlegs. I'm seeing it right now. Oh, little post patterns, safeties just bounce it off of them. Just the limited amount of tape I've seen. I'm like, oh, well, wow. I've been a little impressed. Now, granted, these are his best games of the year, so obviously he's going to look a little bit better. But I will continue to watch more tape, and I will give you guys my thoughts on the upcoming weeks.
Can you give a kudos to Howie ever? Or?
No, because Chip, it's not hard to upgrade from fuck. Oh, I mean, if Tennessee comes calling, oh yeah, Dennis Kelly, fuck yeah, that's not hard.
Well, I don't know, maybe he had to work something, but I mean, this was great. This was a great, potential steal.
If I was dating Rosie O'Donnell and Megan Fox came up to me wanting to fuck me, you think I'm going to say no?
Oh boy, that was good. You thought of the two funniest, the perfect people.
So
yeah, I mean, it was I can't wait. Do you think he's gonna play on Thursday after a walkthrough practice tomorrow?
I don't give a fuck. Put him out there.
Put him out. Yo, Rennie, this is what's gonna happen. Sam will have the ball. Hey, just get open. It's a preseason game. Let's just fuck around. Get open. Watch him make some plays. Don't throw him out
back
there.
shoulder balls.
Go get open. See what you got. I think I think he's got to play.
We'll see. I mean, today's Tuesday. He flew in today at 5 o'clock.
He'll have tomorrow's practice. It's like a walkthrough before a game. That's all it is.
Sean Brace tried to get a comment from him, but
that was awesome. I didn't know he was going to actually be there.
Yeah, he was at the airport. They wouldn't allow him to say anything.
I watched it. Yeah.
Saw that. So they wouldn't let him say anything. But
you get some laughs and smiles out of him, though.
Yeah. Sean gets laughs and smiles out of a lot of people, man. Hey, he's one funny fucking dude.
And he said all the right things, just like Eagles fans we're so happy you're here and all that. It's great.
Loosen up. Yeah. All right. Any final thoughts before we head out?
Oh, dude. I mean, this has been, a great day in the middle of the preseason after such a horrible performance on Thursday night. Well, we won the game, but a horrible offensive performance, I'll say, to get someone like this for a guy I couldn't wait to leave. Great day. And Dawkins on top of that, how he threw that in the end of his press conference. I was, I kind of had to, first, okay, well, he's a scout, and then boom, okay, this is what we meant the whole time. He's going to be a front office executive. He'll help me. He'll be working with me. It's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, what a great day. That is totally fine.
And then to top it all off, the cherry on the Sunday, Chase Utley made his return to Philadelphia tonight. Gave a little tip of the cap, waved to the crowd, and I think the best part was, the first pitch, it was a strike. It was a borderline strike call, and the crowd, they booed.
There it is.
There it is. Chase, the man. All right, so
Chase Utley, you are the man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
The case.
All right, for Brian
Dawkins, yeah.
Yeah, for Brian Dawkins, yeah. For Jeremy Burton, I'm Adrian Fenke. I'm thinking of Brian Wright because we're about to do a Flyers show next. The Union and Flyers analyst for the Bitterbirds. But yeah, we're out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave us comments below. What did you guys think of the trade? And it's funny. Titans fans are fucking they're sour because they're like enjoy his work ethic, Philadelphia. Yeah, well, fuck off. Enjoy Dennis Kelly, motherfuckers. Peace.